Good morning students. I welcome you again in grade 10th. Today we are going to start our second session of the chapter that is the consumer rights. Students, till now we have discussed with that what are consumer rights and the consumers in the marketplace. Today we are going to start the remaining part of this chapter. So let's start with our chapter. So next one is the what is the consumer movements. So consumer movements arises out of the various points, like one point is the dissatisfaction of the consumers as many of unfair practices were being indulged in by sellers. Second one, there was a no legal system available for the consumers to protect them exploitation of the consumers at a marketplace. Consumers can suffer lot of exploitation at the place of market from the sellers. There was no legal system available to consumers to protect them from the exploitation in the marketplace. So these are the various points which focuses on the need of consumer movement. Our first point is the providing proper education to the consumer regarding their rights. Next one is the providing consumer protection, building pressure on the government, arranging the consumers, protecting the programs, organize public opinion, providing guidance to the consumers regarding their rights, fight against marketing system, and the most important is the consumer awareness. It means consumer must be aware about their rights. National Consumer Day celebrated on 21st December, and next one is the World Consumer Right Day was celebrated on the 15th March for the welfare of workers or consumers. We also celebrated Consumers International Day. In 1985, United Nations adopted the UN guidelines for the consumer protections. This was a very important tool for the nations to adopt measures to protect consumers and for consumers awareness. As the international level, this has become the foundation for a consumer movement. So today Consumer International Day has become an umbrella body of 240 organizations from all over the countries which works for the welfare of consumers. Our government or our constitution makes various types of rights in the welfare of consumer, like right to heard, right to information, right to choose, right to safety, right to seek redressal, and right to consume education. Our first right is the right to be heard. It means that the consumer's interest will receive due to consideration at an appropriate forms. So safety is everyone's right. So here is a story related with this topic. Here Reggie's suffering shows that how a hospital, due to their negligence by doctors and staff in giving the anesthesia, crippled a student for life. This picture shows the story of Regis. Here Reggie, a healthy boy studying in class 9th, was admitted in a private clinic in Kerala for the removal of tonsils. An ENT surgeon performed the tonsil operation under the general anesthesia. As a result of improper anesthesia, Reggie showed the symptoms of some brain abnormalities which should cause the crippled of life. His father filed a complaint in the State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission and claiming a compensation of 5 lakhs for the negligence of the doctors. So this picture shows that safety is everyone's right. So we have to fight against them. Our next right is the right to be informed. A consumer has the right to have a correct information about a product. Proper information helps a consumer to make a product at a good power of purchasing decisions. All the details regarding MRP, its expiry date, its manufacture date must be written on the back of the goods. So students, there is another example which is related with the information about goods and services. Here we can take a story of Amrita. Here Amrita is an engineering graduate. After submitting all the certificates and attending the interview for a job in a government department, she did not receive any news regarding their result. So the officials also refused to comply with her queries. She therefore filled an application using the RTI Act and saying that it was her right to know the result in a responsible and a reasonable time so that she could plan her future. She soon got her call letter from the appointment. So it is a right of every person that they can get the information about goods and services. Our next right is the right to choose. A consumer has a full right to choose from different options. A seller cannot just offer to sell only a brand to the consumers. The seller has the various options that they may choose the product whatever they like from the market. So our question arises that where should consumers go to get justice? So here is another story which focuses on the case of a Prakash. Like Prakash goes to the post office to send a money order to his daughter. So Prakash comes to know that the money has not reached his daughter. So Prakash inquired about the money order in the post office. Then the post office does not respond to the query of their satisfactory answer. So Prakash goes to the local consumer protection council for advice regarding their query. So now then he got a form regarding their money order. So Prakash goes to a consumer court to fill a case and he fills a registration form regarding their money order. But Prakash didn't get any type of response. Then he himself goes to the court. The court judge verifies all the documents of the Prakash. And the judge announces the court verified all the documents of the Prakash regarding the money order. So in the end he got the justice. So there are also some consumer duties that they can make sure that consumer rights are respected. If they complain and if you are not satisfied with the products and services, even then you are not personally affected. Demand a refund or replacement for inferior products and services even if the money involved is very small. So read all the documents carefully before signing and make sure that you can understand the content that was given by the court. So be informed in the language you understand. So these are the consumer rights. If we can follow these rights, we can't face any type of problem. So students, in the end, I want to say that while buying many commodities, on the cover you might have seen a logo with the letter ISI, Agmark, Hallmark, etc. So these logos and certifications helps the consumers to get the assured quality of products while purchasing the goods and services. The organizations also monitor and issue these certificates and allow the products to use their logos that was provided by the government. Government also provides various types of laws in the welfare of the consumers. So if the consumers have any type of problem, they can follow that rights.